29th of June?
Yeah, because I went to the dentist's.
Oh yeah, 29th of June. It's a bean day. Do you think we took broad beans for granted a bit until last year?
We did really, because broad beans always did okay for us, didn't they?
Yeah, just did the same
Till
thing
last
year
year.
after year when we got a decent crop of broad beans. But last year, we
Failure.
had a complete failure. We sowed 3 lots and we didn't actually have a bean, did we?
The plants just never grew, did
No.
they? For some reason.
Anyway, this year, much better. So we're going to...
I think, you know, they're standing more upright than we've ever had them before.
Better plants
And
than
they
we've
just-
had before.
Yeah, but normally they go all sprawly and lean over, don't they? But
Yeah.
they haven't this year.
We picked a few, didn't we, on Sunday as a
Yeah.
test, and they were very nice.
I think normally we've left them to grow too big, haven't we?
Yeah,
And then
so we're having them a bit
they tend
smaller.
to have a
Let's
tough-
have one and see what size beans are.
then they tend to have a tough skin, don't they?
Yeah.
So we're trying to pick them sort of about this sort of size now. This is where we find out there aren't any beans in.
Probably.
Have you noticed when you do this with broad beans, you get really black fingernails?
That's why I let you do them.
Oh yeah.
So we're going for that size bean,
I mean,
alright? The taste
it's
is
not
good.
full, but we had
you
some
could
the
let-
other
you
day
could-
and they taste really nice,
Yeah,
that
you
size,
could leave
don't
them
they?
until they fill the pod, but then they're a bit tough, aren't they? So we're going to have them like this.
And we have got another lot coming on, haven't we?
We have,
over
yeah.
The other
Yeah,
bit.
so we'll have these
And aren't you
freezing.
going to put some more in?
Yeah, we're going to try those autumn ones.
Deleuze or something.
Yeah,
These are Demonica, aren't they?
they are.
So,
You're going to get on picking these then.
yeah.
So I'd take ones at bottom first. Top ones will grow a bit more. Top ones are small.
It's getting in. It's quite a big one
Yeah,
now.
that's what I mean. There's those ones to get off first, aren't there?
Yeah.
Right, I'll get off and carry on strimming.
I thought you were going to help.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Reach round here then and see what's round this other side. So I'll start round this side and then we'll see where we are.
Okay.
Right. And we'll come back in a few minutes.
Well,
Well, yeah, a few minutes, it won't take that
okay,
long.
a few minutes.
That's what we've harvested. We have left some on to grow on. There's some small pods higher up the plants and we're going to leave those to see if we get some beans in
One
a
of-
few more days' time.
One of the things that I either heard or read was that beans are ready when the pod
down.
hangs down
Yeah.
rather than up.
That's right.
So,
None of ours were ready.
pardon?
None of ours were
No,
ready.
they were hanging down.
Some were, some
Yeah.
weren't. But the thing is that optimum taste quality or optimum
That's
bean
right.
size.
That's right. I mean, the other thing we were commenting on when we were picking them was people complain about black fly, don't they, on broad beans? But ours are totally clean, and they usually are totally clean. Except for last year when they got a lot of black fly, and that's when we didn't get any beans when the plants failed, isn't it?
It is. It's not coming on
But I mean,
quite
we
well.
don't take tips out or anything. They're
No.
but they're as clean as anything.
Yeah. Well, there we go then. You best get pudding.
Yeah, I'm going to pod them now before I go home this time, aren't I?
Yeah. I'll get strimming again.
Right. I'll go and get podding.
Right. Okay.
I've had about an hour or more podding broad beans, and this is what I've ended up with.
They're very tasty though.
Yep,
And of course, there's always quite a lot of rubbish to go on the compost heap.
there is indeed.
Far more rubbish than bean.
That's true. So they'll go home now, go into bags and straight in the freezer. Bird's eye can't do better than that, can they?
No. Shall we go have a look at some Calibrees now?
Yeah, or strawberries, wherever you want to go.
And go over to the Calibrees
Okay.
first.
Some nice heads on the Calibrees.
There is.
It's a nice big one.
Yeah, I was going to take that one. There's another nice one over that other side as well.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, sport for choice really.
Any signs of any cauliflowers yet?
Not yet, no, but
No.
I think with some cabbages that we can risk next time we want a cabbage.
Not quite hearting up yet,
No,
though.
those there. See this one? I think that one's ready.
That one is.
Yeah. Do you want to just hold that? Do you think your Jude would want another Calabrese?
I'm sure she'd have one.
So this is for tonight.
Can I just come around the other side because
If
it's
you
all
must.
shadow? It's better.
Here's number one. I'll look around the other side. Can I now come past you?
Don't think I had my camera in quite the right position there. It's quite hard to see down this little
It is.
screen.
I'll get this one.
That was a bit quick for me.
Sorry. There we go. So there's our two Achilles Calabrese heads.
We're having a quick look at the flowers.
Go on then.
So this is the best side of the perennial bed, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah. You see the looping over there?
With a bee, yeah.
That's the best colour out of the seeds we've grown. And where does it end up?
In the allotment.
In the allotment. That's right. So we've got some Achillea. Over there, the bells, they're penstemon. I think that's something from last year. I'm not sure what that is until it flowers. Some more penstemons there. Can maybe get a better look at them there. And the yellow daylilies.
Were these stolen? Or sort of
They weren't actually stolen.
taken from a non-existent plot?
The plot opposite us was all overgrown and nobody had it. It was vacant.
For
And
about 10 years.
yeah, they were growing there. So I rescued them.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them around. They're
Yeah. I
campanulas.
noticed there's some on the other
I
side.
think the Campanula glomerata. Elm's on. Quite a lot of flowers now.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. The Jacqueline Dupre has actually had more flowers than leaves. We couldn't see the leaves for the white flowers. You can see how it's been sort of weighted down. It's quite a lot of deadheading to do now, I think. But it's been lovely, hasn't
It
it?
has, yeah. It's been really good.
Doesn't look as good from this side because the irises are over with and the sort of grass is encroaching from this path. It needs a bit of renovation at this side, I think.
There's this rose, Baroness Rothschild, needs a bit of treatment, doesn't she?
Yeah, she needs some deadheading. And this is the bane of our life, isn't it?
Yeah, bindweed.
Bindweed. Doesn't matter how much you dig out, there always seems to be some more. You can't really weed killer it when it's amongst all
No.
the flowers.
Shall we go round other way to strawberries?
Yep, okay. Did you get many strawberries with slug damage?
No. Dry weather.
Not just that, but when I was picking at the other end, there was a quick movement, and when I looked, there was a nice big fat toad under there. So presumably it's been helping, because there are some empty snail shells.
So these are today's strawberries. 3 punnets of
Sweetheart.
and one of an El Santa. And sort of accidentally found out that stewing rhubarb and strawberries together is rather nice.
Yeah, it's a good combination.
Yeah, so there's some raspberry red rhubarb to stew with some of the strawberries.
And I've also noticed that Sweetheart are sending out some runners now, so I need to bring some pots down and peg some runners down.
So I think that's it for today, isn't it?
Yeah, time to go home and freeze the broad beans.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bye.